There it goes. 3, 2, 1. We're live. Hey, Internet friends. It's Magic Brad here, Synergy Cafe, and we're doing another hangout with a friend of mine again from Minneapolis. I'm connecting with a lot of people that I knew from Minneapolis, and her name is Paulie. And Paulie, are you there?
I am. Hi.
Hello. Has the snow
Hello.
melted yet in Minnesota?
I'm sorry, what?
Has the snow melted yet in Minnesota?
No, it's gone. It's like 90-some degrees today, so it's beautiful. Perfect day for the pool.
I'm just teasing. It was cold, I know. So you've seen a little bit of the videos that we've done with this. You get a basic idea. I just ask the who, what, where, when, how, and why, and then we get into some questions and answers about what you got going on, if you got any events or anything like that. So the first question is, who is Paulie? And it's where do you live and what do you do? Are you married? You got kids? Do you like to play hockey?
No, not hockey, but
So who's Paulie? Who's Paulie?
Okay, so Paulie Skaja, S-K-A-J-A is pronounced Skaja, and I actually live in Plymouth, Minnesota. My husband, Chris Christensen, and I are actually building a house just a couple of miles from where we live right now. So we're literally planting our roots as a family. Between the two of us, we have 6 children. So my daughter will be 25 in February. My son is turning 19 on Sunday. And then we have 4 more daughters. We have a daughter that is 15 and a half. She just passed her driver's test, driver's ed, so I know we're getting another driver. And then we've got a 13-year-old, and we've got twins that are 11. So it's a full house.
You go through a lot of milk and eggs, don't you?
We go through a lot of everything. So for fun, one of the things Chris and I like to take adventures. We like to do something new all the time, and so we've traveled quite a bit. We enjoy seeing people around the country. We meet people everywhere we go, and we've got open invitations for different places around the world, so that's kind of fun.
I know when I lived there, you always had parties at your apartment and a party room and all that stuff. You definitely got a network of people, so you're connected.
We do. Yeah, and we're building a 5-bedroom, 5-bathroom house with a completely finished basement that has a pub. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Wow.
Very excited.
That sounds like a project in and of itself. How do you find time for your business part, which kind of segues into what is it that you do?
So I and Chris do life and business coaching. And we work with entrepreneurs, consultants, coaches that want to grow their business. So we help people identify what's in their way, what's got them stuck, and then we help them release whatever that is so that they can grow their business and so that they can take control of their lives, basically. And so we do this. We have an event coming up next Thursday, the Possibility Palooza. It's the first one that we're doing. I've been doing possibility parties for over 6 years, and now we're doing a palooza, so it's a little larger, and it's 5 hours of focusing on helping people get unstuck and making changes right there that night so that they can start moving forward and getting the results they want. Okay. We work with people over the phone. We do coaching over the phone, and then we also have a class that we teach, the Accelerated Business Clarity class. It's the ABCs of getting results.
Okay, that was sort of the next question of like, where do you do this? Do you have, I mean, you've got building a house with 5 rooms. I suppose you might even have a meeting, a conference room or something. You've got a conference center connected to your house?
So we actually, in our development, we have what's called the clubhouse, and so right now we're not, but we will be hosting events in our neighborhood. But the event we have next Thursday is going to be at the Medina Ballroom in Medina, Minnesota, just straight out Highway 55. And the event's on a Thursday night, so if anyone's interested in coming for a long weekend, we can. There's a hotel, we have a room, so it'll be fun. But most of our work is done over the phone.
So your regular things, you can do things like Skype and phone, your coaching and things of that sort?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then how do you work when you do these things? What kind of process do you have for your coaching?
It starts with a consultation. So I do a free, what's called a strategy session or a breakthrough session to just really understand where are people in their lives, where do they want to be, and then we identify what are the gaps that are in their way and create a strategy to help them move forward with their lives. Sometimes it's not a good fit because people just aren't ready to let go. They want to stay stuck. There's a reason, and that's okay. Other people really want to do it, let's make it happen now, and they want one-on-one work. And other people want classes. I mean, there's a variety of ways, but that strategy session will really help us understand the best way to help people achieve their results.
Okay. Well, then it comes on my favorite question, and then I want to know more about your event and the specifics and the web links and that. But my favorite question to ask people when I'm doing this is, there's a lot of things that a person can do in life. You can work at a restaurant, you can start your own coffee business, or a lot of things you could do, and different people do it for different reasons. And I wonder, why is it that you chose to do coaching?
I didn't choose it, it chose me. So
I hear that a lot too.
Yeah, as a kid, I don't know if you remember the Lucy, the Peanuts cartoon, Lucy in the psychiatrist's box, and psychiatrist 5 cents. Yeah, so that's kind of me. When I was a kid,
your rates have gone up, I hope.
A little bit, yeah, a little bit. But in essence, even when I was a kid, at school, people would be coming to me seeking advice, or how do I get through this issue, or whatever. So all my life, people have been coming to me. I wind up meeting people in stores who just say, "You look like you're someone I could talk to." It's like, okay. So it's really interesting. It's just something that it's chosen me, and it's just part of who I am.
Okay, so your why is you kind of do it because it's chosen you, and you're just going where you're guided.
That's right. That's right, and I love it. And to that point, when I work with people, it's all guided. And so when I do coaching sessions with people, I just kind of trust that intuition, that internal guidance system, and I know what questions to ask. I know what people need to hear in the way that will resonate with them.
There's getting to be more of that too, I'm noticing, with the people that I'm talking to. Logic has sort of gone out of the picture. And
Yeah,
it's kind of now putting things out there and then just trusting that they're going to manifest. It's kind of, I don't know, it's a totally different way, because when I started in business, I knew that you got 3 to 5% results off of a direct mail piece, and I used those statistics. But the reality is just throw it out there and something will happen. It's kind of weird if you're divinely guided and in line. It's kind of amazing. So let's talk a little bit about your event and events. Maybe you've got others, and how people can learn more about it. So when do you got an event coming up, and where is it again?
So Thursday, August 14th, so it's 1 week from today, we have the Possibility Palooza. That's going to be at the Medina Ballroom in Medina, Minnesota. And it's 5 hours of networking and coaching. And right now it's only $67 the day of the event. If someone chose to be a walk-in, it'll be $87. But we're offering 5 hours of networking and coaching for $67. And what we're doing is we just really love to help people. And the way Chris and I look at it is, you could spend, we could charge a lot of money, or we can make it cost-effective and allow many people come in. And it's the same effort for us. So we want to just make sure that it's fun, affordable, and it's a palooza, because we're all about parties, as you mentioned. So.
I know that Chris is connected, so that's worth the $87 right there. Yeah. Just to connect with Chris and get his network, and you too.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the funny thing. When we met, we had been in the same circles for years and had never met, but we knew the same people, which was really kind of interesting. And when we actually met 3 years ago, people were saying, "Hey, Chris, have you met this gal Paulie?" Blah, blah, blah. And then they'd say the same thing. "You've got to meet Chris. He's like the male version of you." So it's really kind of interesting, because we both have very large networks that we brought together, and we actually met networking. And so we tell people that if you want to get rid of the junk holding you back, networking is a really great way to do that.
Got it. Well, that's pretty cool, and you got some web links that you can send me after this. You can say them, but it's hard for people to remember. So if you can send them to me, I will link them and we'll propagate them out to the internet. But is there a specific domain name for this?
Yes, possibilityproducers.com.
possibilityproducers.com.
Yep.
That in my head. Possibility producers. I like that.
Yeah, that's what we are.
Well, I don't like to make these things too long, so we've only been on for a little bit, but I don't like to take people's bunches of time when they should just listen and get to know who you are, and they should get right to possibilityproducers.com and check out the event and register for it. So
Awesome.
I want to thank you for taking time. What is it, Thursday today?
Yeah.
And if you want to stay on, we can chat a little bit further, but I'm going to close this off.
Sounds great.
Okay.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you everybody for watching Synergy Cafe. This is Magic Brad signing off, and thank you, Paulie, for taking the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.